What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a very common symptom of anxiety and numbness symptoms. Okay, we're going to be talking about that. If you are experiencing this, please know today that you are not alone. There were so many times where various parts of my body would go numb during my anxiety, okay? But I was able to fully recover from this. I was able to eventually shut these symptoms off, and I believe that you can too. So you know what time it is. Smash the like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt. Leave me a comment, guys. Let me know if this is something that you experience. I know many of you do. I hear this symptom come up over and over and over again. Okay, so we're going to jump right into this. But first, guys, if you are dealing with symptoms including this and you're interested in shutting off the symptoms for good, please check out my course, Elite Anxiety Bootcamp, down below. Please. It'll help you out. It's going to help you with the process of recovery. It'll help you with the process of getting out of this symptom cycle that can be vicious at times. I know firsthand. I suffered for 5 years, okay? So be sure to take advantage of that. So guys, whenever I first experienced this, it just so happened to be the first time that I had a major panic attack. I had some chest pain, everything tightened up, and then after that I started to feel tingly, my extremities got cold, and then I started to experience numbness. Now, it happened primarily on my left side the very first time. I had it all over, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But the first time it happened to me, it happened on my left side. So what did I do? I jump on Google, and then I see that I have, the chest pain. I type in the trouble breathing. I type in, cold hands. I type in, I felt nauseous. And then I put numbness in, and it told me that I was having a heart attack. So that's when my cardiophobia started, and it was one of the major symptoms that made me fear that there was something wrong with my heart. Because when it comes to numbness, let's just be real, it usually comes down to blood flow. So I was scared that there was a heart problem that was causing an issue with blood flow. So for the next 2.5 years, I worried about that. My left arm would always go numb. I don't know why it had to be the left arm every freaking time. If it would just be had been on my right side more often, I probably wouldn't have worried so much, but it was always the left side. Now, guys, I had numbness everywhere, though. I had it on my feet. I had the lower part of my legs, all of my arms, as far as like the surface area. I only have 2 arms here. My nose, my face in general, I would deal with that. And it would scare the crap out of me. And it wasn't just heart things, that I was concerned about it, or, heart disease and stuff. It made me feel like I was having a stroke. It made me feel like I had MS or ALS, certain cancers. And this went on for years. So for a long time, I didn't understand how anxiety would actually cause this. And I'm huge on like the education part. Once you understand how anxiety can cause a numbness, you're less likely to be afraid of it. And whenever there's less fear, guess what? The symptoms start to dissipate. I know you've probably seen this with other symptoms in your anxiety journey, right? So how does this happen, guys? Whenever you're anxious, and then on an extreme level, whenever you're in fight or flight, your body is trying to get away from danger or fight danger off. So blood flow gets redirected in that moment. So in that moment, blood flow is going to leave the extremities, so your fingers, your hands, your arms, your face, your feet. That's why those areas are the most common areas to experience numbness. Now, you can experience anywhere as long as you've been cleared by a doctor and you've been told that you're healthy, right? Anxiety can cause numbness just about anywhere on your body, okay? So don't flip out, if you're experiencing it in a different area. But whenever you're in fight or flight, or even just generally anxious, your blood flow is leaving the extremities and it's going to your core because it wants to give the most important areas of your body more blood flow so you can fight better or get away better. So that's why this happens. And along with the numbness, guys, you'll feel the tingling. And then you'll have colder temperatures. Less blood flow leads to colder temperatures. I have videos on those 2 symptoms specifically, so you can go check that out in the search bar. But that's how anxiety actually causes this, and you have to accept that and you have to believe it if you have been told by a doctor that you're fine. That's important. If you haven't been told, you haven't been checked, go get checked. Get that peace of mind, get that initial reassurance. But that's how anxiety can cause this. But it flipped me out for years. So many times I was like, oh my God, is this it? Is this the stroke, or is this the big heart attack? And I never died, right? I never did. I woke up every single morning. And also, guys, numbness and tingling and things like that, even if anxiety is causing it, it can be like a 24/7 thing for some of you. Luckily for me, it wasn't 24/7, but if you fear it on this intense level, your subconscious can continue to give you that symptom on a more constant basis, if that makes sense, or consistent basis. So believe in the power of the subconscious and the fact that it can mimic your worst fears. And remember, guys, fear fuels these symptoms. You have to change your reaction. So if you're interested in learning that process, again, my course is down below. Give that a chance. I think it'll help you out a lot, especially with this symptom, guys, and many other symptoms. But guys, I love you all. I hope you got value. If you've watched this far, please go down in the comment section and put, "I will not fear anxiety." Okay, let's do that. I will not fear anxiety. You know what we're about on this channel. We kick anxiety in the butt every day. Okay, so if you're new here, this is what we do. Okay, so subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you get updates when I put these videos out. The description down below, again, is loaded with stuff, resources if you want that extra bit of help. I've already mentioned my course, but I have coaching information down there. Online therapy is available. Try those things out as well, okay? Take advantage of the resources that you guys have now. I'm just going to be honest, there wasn't a lot of resources whenever I was going through my anxiety, all right? So take advantage of some of these things. Take advantage of free YouTube channels like mine and use them to your advantage, right? So I love you guys. Please like this video if you got value. And again, leave me a comment. Let me know if you dealt with this symptom. And other than that, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And until next time, keep fighting.